Bobo down. Bobo down. Bobo down. Bobo down. Bobo, ignore me. Good boy. Good boy.
How to train a husky.
Hi YouTube, it's B, and today I'm with my sister,
Jessi!
Today we're going to be filming the sister tag. It was highly requested on her Tumblr page. We asked for some suggestions as to what we can film for my channel, so she put the question out there and a bunch of people said I'd do the sister tag. They also said a few other things that we're probably not going to do, but we said why not, we'll do the sister tag. If we keep looking down, it's because they're on a little notepad here in front of us. So we'll just jump right into it. Alright, so question number 1 is, how old are you? You can answer first.
Okay, I'm 26.
And I'm 23. So I will actually be 24 in May, and she's going to be 27
in October.
Number 2, describe each other in one word. You go first. Just depending on how nice you are to me.
Loud.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say for you. One word. Oh, bubble. She's a bubble. She's a very bubbly, happy person.
Bubble.
All the time. Even when she's mad, she's happy. Even when she's mad, she's like laughing at something. She just can't be mad like normal people are mad. Question number 3. Do people get you mixed up?
Yes.
All the time. We work at a school together, so we are both known as Miss Hunt. And a lot of the time I'll be at my desk at work and I'll have a student bring me a note telling me who is absent for the day when they're supposed to bring it to this Miss Hunt. So that happens a whole lot in the run of a week. Are there any other times people mix us up?
Our parents.
That's true.
Just always calling us by the opposite name. And relatives and people who we meet, everyone ends up calling us by the opposite name. And I don't know how they do it, but
they do it. It's not just us. They do Adam and Sarah too. Like our mom used to do like a roll call, and if she was trying to yell at me, get mad at me, it'd be Adam, Sarah, Jessica, Rebecca.
But then if she was trying to yell at me, it would go Adam, Sarah, Rebecca, Jessica. It's like she never got to us until the end.
She would just mix it up.
It's funny.
I don't know.
Other than that, answering the phone, people always think
because we sound
we're
alike.
the same person on the phone.
Yeah, because we sound a whole lot alike. That's how a lot of people here in this town that, like, I lived here and then she moved here, and a lot of people can tell we're sisters just by our voices, just because we sound so much alike.
It's pretty funny. Good.
Oh, number 4. Do you ever argue?
Yes.
Do we?
Not now, but when we were kids.
Oh, when we were younger, we used to argue. Not argue, we would just kick the life out of each other, so.
Fight.
Yeah, I guess and it wasn't a fair fight though, ever. She would always just beat me up and then apologize so I wouldn't go and tell. And you know that's the way
Or
that
she
it
would
was.
pin me down and drop things down my throat and try and choke
one
me.
time. One time.
It's fact.
It
What
was
happened?
one time. And it was a piece of checker piece. And it was a little checker piece that was like this big. I wasn't gonna get stuck.
I could have died.
No, she didn't. She wasn't even choking, she just swallowed it. Question number 5 is the best thing about each other. Let me go first because you stole my answer on the first one.
Okay.
The best thing about her is I can tell her anything and she'll just give me a very unbiased opinion about it. If she doesn't like something, then she'll just tell me. She won't be afraid that it might hurt my feelings or that it might make me sad. And if it does, she's like, why are you crying? What's wrong with you? You can, you know, you're a big girl. You can do this. So I like that she gives unbiased opinions and she's very honest about everything. That's the best thing.
It kind of makes me sound a little cold, but
no,
but it's not. It comes from a good place.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like honesty is the best.
Yeah.
When it comes to, especially people that you're related to, it's kind of hard to be honest with people sometimes because you want to spare their feelings. So I feel like you try and do that.
Except it It's not as mean as it sounds. It's really not. The superficial, I guess, best thing about you is the fact that you can do my hair.
Oh yeah.
In my whole life, I've only ever done grow my hair really long and then cut it really short, flat, and then grow it really long, cut it really short. And then Rebecca became a hairstylist, and all of a sudden I was getting actual haircuts and my hair was getting dyed, and she's doing all fancy stuff to it. So that's pretty awesome to have a personal hairstylist.
Yeah, the rest of my family would probably say the same thing.
But the other best thing is the same though, the fact that we can just tell each other genuinely anything.
Yeah, there's no like dancing around a subject.
No.
If you're gonna say it, you're gonna say it regardless or not. It's gonna make someone upset. You kind of have to do that, I find.
You have to have at least one person who will do that with you.
Yeah, yeah. It's the whole no BS.
Yeah.
No BS with us.
No.
We try not to be any. Number 6, favorite inside joke.
I guess we have a couple. They're not really inside jokes, but it's stuff that we do that we think is funny.
That nobody else would
that
find
other
funny
people
in a
don't.
lifetime.
Yeah.
Like we'll go to the grocery store here and we'll be, I don't know, I'll say something and then like one of us will say it in a weird way, and then we'll just continue saying the same word in a weird way over and over and over again until we're like, whoa, okay, it's been like 5 minutes that we're saying the same word, like beans or something, over and over and over, and realizing that if other people heard us right now, they would think there was like something wrong with us.
We have a pretty bad habit of forgetting that there are other people around when we're talking to each other. So that happens a lot actually, where we're having a conversation or just getting weird, just getting a bit weird, and we forget that people can probably hear us.
Yeah. No.
The biggest one is probably the way we text each other. When we text,
oh yeah, we don't even text, like it's not English.
Not really English.
Like my boyfriend's seen conversations between us and I'm like, can you read this? He's like, no, I can't. I don't even know what that's. It's almost like we have a different language.
Yeah, kind of like our own language.
Yeah,
which
kind of.
I always thought that was weird when siblings did that, but I guess we do that, so we're weird.
But it's not like we do it when we're talking. We only do it when we're texting. Like I'm not gonna look at her and talk. I don't think I could even talk the way that we said it in messages.
No, the
like,
way that we write, I don't
it's
think
not
we can
even.
really
It's not
pronounce
English.
it. No.
So that's probably our inside joke. So number 7 is your favorite memory together. My favorite. Excuse my dog. My big dumb husky. Okay, so my favorite memory of us when we were little is not only us, it actually includes my older brother as well. It's just us sitting in my grandmother's kitchen having whatever she was forcing us to eat at that point, like crackers and butter or something. Like I'm sure there was something we were all eating. And just making up these ridiculous infomercials. Like I remember one in particular was there was one for that knife set. I forget what it was called. Anyway, and my brother started on with this infomercial saying like something about the fan being like the spinning blade of death, and it was like you can chop a kitten in half, and it was like I don't know, but that's my favorite memory probably with us. Is I just thought that was so funny, and it just brings back a lot of good times for me with my grandmother and in her house back home.
My favorite memory would probably be when we were when our dad was living in St. John's, and we were staying there on the weekends, and we used to watch like horror movies, and we were young, like we were
really
little
young
kids.
I was like 7,
and we would watch these horror movies and just eat junk food and just like gorge out, and we'd have like takeout fish and chips or chicken fingers and fries or something. And then the next morning we'd get up and we'd have like this big breakfast, and me and Rebecca loved those like deli meat trio packs that have like pepperoni, salami, and ham, and we would just eat them. Like we'd go through a whole pack, and we used to just eat so much and just watch the weirdest things. And one Saturday morning was on ABC at that point.
Yeah.
And that was so, we used to watch those cartoons every weekend. So that's probably my favorite chunk of memories, was from those few years when we did that every weekend.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Number 8, what annoys you the most about your sister? So, the thing that I have, it's not that it annoys me about her, but it's an annoying thing that she does. Most people will text LOL, laugh out loud, shorter to type LOL than it is to type laugh out loud. I get it. I just type haha. Jessica likes to say lol and then laugh. So she'll say a joke, or like someone will tell her something like, oh, well, so-and-so called me and said this. Oh, lol, ha ha ha. Just laugh. You don't have to say lol. Or like when she's saying something sarcastically, she'll go lol, like it's just what she says.
That's how I indicate my sarcasm.
But you're just gonna go, haha, no, just kidding. Like, I don't understand saying lol all the time. Every time you say it now, I just want to punch you in the teeth.
It just made its way into my
sitting in the staff room at lunch.
vocabulary.
She's like, lol!
Lol. Lol. And I say it just like that too.
She does say it just like that. It's because I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we're not good at trying to... Okay, there we go. That is one. The messiness. It's not that her stuff is dirty. It's just I like organized things. You know, I'm not super anal or super crazy about it, but you know, I appreciate when things have a place and they go there. If you could see her extensions and her hair stuff and makeup, it's just kind of in lumps. But it's an organized chaos. Like, I know where everything is. She could ask me like, okay, where's this? And I can go into that pile right there and pick it out in half a second. Just because I know where everything is. It's just not, everything's in a place. It's all just in one place. The extensions kind of like lying around, because it's big clumps of hair is what it is. But it's not the same as having big clumps of hair. I mean, they're attached to clips, but it just looks very...
When I'm not here, this door is closed. Nobody else ever sees this room. Like, no one comes in here. It's just my messy...
Her messy haven.
Yeah. It's the one room in the house that it can be messy, and Jamie doesn't care. Because he doesn't come in here, so he doesn't ever have to see how messy it is. But if it's messy everywhere else, then he can talk to me about it, which he has multiple times. Sorry, Jamie. Okay. So number 9, who takes longer to get ready?
Her.
Me. Number 10, the last text you sent each other. So the last text we sent each other was when I was in Winnipeg. My puppy hurt his paw, so I had to take him to the vet. And so while I was there, I went to the mall, because we don't have a mall here, or like any sort of shopping center other than a grocery store. So I went to the mall and I was looking around and I messaged her, LOL, I wish you were here to make fun of clothes in Forever 21 with me. Ha ha ha. And she said, ha ha, we need a trip together. Alright guys, so that was the sister tag. Hope you enjoyed this. We had a lot of fun making it. It was pretty funny, some of the answers that we gave. I didn't know that my messiness bothered her, but it's good that we don't live together, because I would drive her crazy. Any suggestions you have for new videos that you'd like to see, or any challenges that you've seen that you would like us to do, just leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe down below and like this video. It really helps me out. And until my next video, I'll see you later. Bye guys.
Okay, bye.